Today I'm showing you in Anthem, Arizona, a beautiful 2020 Forest River Cardinal fifth wheel model 366DVLE. I always try to guess what that stands for. I think it's Dual Vanity Limited Edition. Anyway, I'll go with that. So this baby's in beautiful condition. It has all the features you would expect of a Cardinal by Forest River. The 6-point auto leveling system, huge pass-through storage garage, of course the 60 pounds of propane. This one is pre-wired for a propane generator, and it already has the hour meter and start switch on the inside, so all you need to do is install it and hook it up to the propane. There's an area designated for it. So we'll continue the walkthrough. The exterior is in great shape. I don't see any evidence other than Arizona dust, a thin layer of Arizona dust on it. Now this one is equipped with 760 watts of solar panels, and it has a 30 amp charge controller and 400 amp hours of lithium batteries. I didn't get photos of the batteries on today's session because we didn't have a square drive to get to them. The nice thing about lithiums, you can put them anywhere. They don't need to be vented, and they're very lightweight, so that's a very nice feature to have as well. It also has, I believe, a 2,000 watt inverter, 10-gallon water heater, plenty of fresh water and holding tank space. Original tires, but they are in very good shape. They're selling it because they never used it and they bought it brand new, so that gives you an idea of the condition. He has it waxed routinely, the roof maintained, very nice unit, 2 air conditioners, backup monitor, pre-wired for side cameras. So if you wanted to add side cameras, it looks like the Furion rear camera, so I'm guessing that is also the monitor, so you can add the side cameras pretty easily. It does have a 2-inch receiver for accessories only, not for towing. Another very nice feature is the outside kitchen. It has a griddle that you can slide out and hook up, and a beverage fridge. Continue, it has a propane quick connect and it has a water quick connect, so you can connect a hose to rinse things off. It doesn't have an exterior TV, but it's ready for one. There's a bracket, a couple of exterior speakers, and outlets. So there you have it. That's the outside of this beautiful unit. The second part of this video shows the interior. Thank you for joining us on this 2020 Forest River Cardinal Limited Edition 366DVLE. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the inside of this nice Cardinal. So as you come in, you see this beautifully open living space. Huge refrigerator. It's the 2-way Norcold. I believe it's the 18 cubic foot. And right here you have the coffee station, a number of controls, plenty of storage. And as we move over to the other side, you have a stove with an oven, a microwave, and storage for the kitchen. And one thing I know my wife loves this is the fact that it has a window in the kitchen, that you get that light source while you're cooking, and you can look out, even though that is a little low for that. Nice kitchen island, a big single basin sink, more storage, So we take a look around. I sort of like this pantry right here. First of all, it's lit inside, as you can see, and it has that tall bottom section, so if you have a vacuum or things that don't fit, or if you were industrious and you wanted more shelf space, you could possibly add a shelf. Might be a little different. So, but there's your pantry. So we go over here. There are two recliners, power recliners in this slide. And this is the long slide with the kitchen. And you'll notice in the photos that when the slide is closed, you can get into the right-hand door of the fridge, but it's open on the inside, so you can organize your stuff so that you have what you want. Okay, let's go around to the back. There's the hide-a-bed. More storage above. Great brightness in windows. A really neat-looking ceiling fan. Large TV, I'm guessing a 50 or inch or maybe even a 55. Stereo with two speakers, those are speakers on the right, with a fireplace. And then as we continue to go around counterclockwise in the living area, this is something neat that the sellers have done. Instead of having a dining table with chairs, they've created something more flexible with a couple of small desks that you can move out and put together to make a dining room table. So I thought that was a neat thing to do. I also love the fixtures they have. The lights, here the old-fashioned, and they're all LEDs. And so let's move to the front of the unit. Okay, you have a number of controls, including a thermostat and the fantastic fan control. And they've labeled these, and that's something that's very nice. Okay, here we have a small closet, and you could put coats in it. You could put hooks or a bar. Looks like they put up a handle for a broom. As we look upstairs, we go into there. Here is our control panel. Now this one is wired for a generator, so you can see the controller there in the start. That's a nice feature if you want to add a propane generator. And it says wired for solar, but this has a pretty massive solar power system with 400 amp hours of batteries. They put the monitor, this is the propane monitor, so you get that. And notice that they've labeled everything in here as well. Okay, let's move on back. And to the left is the bathroom. And one modification that the seller had done, which I like, it was when they bought it, the door swang outward and blocked the hallway completely. And what they've done is that they redid it and they have it swinging inward. Dual sinks, a large mirror, a window in the bathroom. You don't see that every day. Very bright. Exhaust fan there. I didn't turn lights on in here because of between the window and the skylights, we've gotten an awful lot of space. I love this shower. It has a place you can sit down, a number of shelves. Sellers have added some hooks. And then it has a very nice shower head that's removable. This is a beautiful shower, one of the nicer ones I've seen. More storage here. Again, the fan, the door going out. So let's go through here. You also have vent and fan controls there and lights. And one other feature I noticed is that it has 1, 2, 3 GFCI wired receptacles. So whatever power you need to use, you have outlets. Still have to watch for the overload on amperage, but at the same time, it's nice to have that. So we go back into the bedroom. It does have a sliding door, sort of a barn door style, if you wanted to take a look at that. King size bed. It's the full 72 wide, 80-inch long RV King. Windows on the side of the slide out, which is nice. And here you have, there are a couple of speakers back here if you need to listen or want to listen to music. There are one nice thing that not all units have is that it has USB outlets on either side, so you charge your phones, and there's a small table to keep a phone or what book or whatever else you're doing. Large closet. I am going to open that up, but wanted to show you this. The sellers had removed what they called a not very useful dresser, but you could install a very shallow dresser in there if you need to put your underwear or something away. It won't hold large items. Has a nice TV here. It is plumbed and wired for, if I can open it, there we go, washer and dryer, plenty of room for stackers. Has separate outlets for a dryer and a washer, all 120. There's your plumbing and an access panel. So nice closet, and plenty of room on the other side. I won't open both, but you can get the idea. There are 2 bars for clothing and plenty of shelf space if you wanted to use that. So that's pretty much it on this very nice Cardinal 2020, made by Forest River. And this concludes our video tour. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call the number or your individual rep, or email the email address that's on the video. I thank you very much.